Hi, it's Faye from Johnstone.com, and I am sitting in my garden at the end of the day with my shoes off. So I've got bare feet on the grass, which is a little bit damp, but it still feels really good. And I just feel really blessed and really lucky to be able to do this, because I know lots of people don't have an outdoor space to play in or to grow. So I wanted to encourage you, though, that you can grow and you can look after plants and you can hang out with plants in the comfort of your own home. There are so many gorgeous houseplants available these days, even in places like IKEA. You can pick them up really, really cheaply. And even in something like this, the supermarket, you can buy herbs that come in pots, or there's even lettuces that are coming these days already like in the soil, and you can look after them and care for them. And I hear from so many people that they don't know anything about plants, and oh, don't give that to me, I just kill them. But I just don't believe that's true. I think that it's because we're not paying attention enough, and because plants aren't like animals and children, and they don't scream at you in a very loud way saying, hey, I need feeding, I need watering, you need to look after me. So really it's about being mindful and being aware. That's how you manage to look after plants, because we're just tuning into their energy. So I absolutely love my garden. It fills me up, it helps me relax. It's a place for me which is haven and sanctuary. It's a place of beauty with joy, and my garden is absolutely tiny. Gone are the days when I used to have my wonderful flower and herb farm and lots of acres to look after and lots of flowers to grow and care for. I just have a few now and have a very tiny greenhouse that actually my partner Jamie can't even stand up in, because he's 6'4" and the greenhouse is pretty tiny. So I'm really blessed to have what I have. And this year we're growing tomatoes and just a few courgettes and cucumbers and some kale, that sort of thing. So you don't even have to, just don't go mad. Basically, I just want to encourage you to grow what you can, and you can even put gorgeous cherry tomatoes in a hanging basket, or if you've got space for a grow bag. I mean, they're only about 1 meter across by 1 foot wide. That's not even that big. You can have a grow bag with a couple of tomato plants in, or actually, I love growing flowers so much. So things like calendulas, violas, cornflowers, and sunflowers. They're very easy to grow, and even if you can't buy them, can't have anywhere to grow them from seed, you can buy transplants in a garden centre. And actually, I haven't even looked, but I know you can buy everything online these days, so I don't see why you can't get little baby transplants delivered to your door. And then you simply put them in the ground, or you put them in a container. And you don't have to be a gardening expert. You don't have to spend hours watching videos online about how to look after a plant. You just have to be aware. You just have to really hang out and spend time in this heart space of ours. You have to basically get out of this head space, which we are in so much of the time, and just spend 5 minutes connecting in with your heart and breathing. Go water your plant, go hang out with your plant, breathe with the plant. Plants are amazing beings. We all did photosynthesis in that biology class that we hated at school. Well, I know some of you liked it. I didn't really like mine, but I still remember the equation, which is basically like we need oxygen to breathe, and the plants are so amazing that they produce oxygen from the carbon dioxide that we breathe out. I think it's the only bit of biology and chemistry that I can remember, but it's definitely a really key bit that resonates with me and the work that I do. So this is my big call out, it's my shout out to really encourage you to grow something, look after something green, or appreciate something green. If you can't do it, if you don't want to get involved, if you're way too busy, you're not going to get involved, go out, appreciate a tree, hug a tree, touch a tree, see a tree in its beauty, see all this wonderful green leaves growing and bursting forth, everything's blooming. We've just had Beltane, so there's this wonderful buzz in the air, and just go out and appreciate something. Love it, love nature, walk barefoot if you can, run your hands in the river if you can. And if you're really in an urban environment in a city, then pay special attention, because there is a plant there that is calling out to you and needs to, well, actually, it needs you to give it its love. Think about how tough it is for plants that are growing in an urban environment, when really they just want to be rid of all that concrete and cars and pollution. They want to be growing, the trees want to be growing in the forest, really. So just send the love, be it the green love, and enjoy. Bye.